Conversation at working place in Korea. The conversation between Korean workers and foreign workers who work for uh, Korean company. Um, there are many cases. From factory to fishery and farming, and so first, we thinking about the conversation cases. Non-likely English or Vietnamese, and Korean has two pattern of conversation: polite expression and casual expression. Polite expression is a little bit social working, um, but casual expression between friends and family and very close group and or the high length or the older people say to casual expression to young people, and then young people say to or lower rank at the company and then speak polite expression. Each expression is very important because we are making program for conversations at working place in Korea between Korean workers and foreign workers. Let's see. The first is the only polite expression. And then polite expression is seems office area is okay because the office area is very mild. And then for example, they talk about the official and formal and public speaking, and all the patterns is on business. They have a conversation like this at, for example, the working at the office, but not like office and then like working place in very dangerous situation and then needed to very fast and quick and then the expression, polite expression, conversation is not proper. Uh, let's think about the casual expressions. Actually, casual expressions at working place is not common. Only the working place with friends or and very small group, just like family, and they working for long times, and then they can understand about each other, the culture and conversation. Maybe they can do that with just like friends and family at the working place. Uh, and this is the second cases, casual expression or between Korean workers and foreign workers, including the manager or the boss and together. And also the um, casual, polite expression, casual expression, and polite expression was there is something problem with these patterns, but normally we can figure out casual expression and polite expression is common in work at workplace in Korea between Korean workers and foreign workers because most of Korean workers and then old people and then higher rank and then they are boss and then manager. So and then they speak to foreign workers the casual expression. And but then foreign workers have to say about uh, polite expressions. Then and there's something communication difficulty in communication because they when they listen and then they learn from the listening and then they try to follow them and so and it's a obstacle. So and then the foreign workers cannot communicate with the Korean workers about the polite expressions. It's much time and also not easy to that. So and uh, how can we help both good communication and if they have enough chance to learn the polite expression, but they can say it. They can understand the casual expression. They can say the polite expressions, but dangerous situation, and then or the working place is very not common area, just busy, and then so and the communication actually is a very difficult part in Korean. I heard of from my language partners who work in Japan. Japan has also same pattern about polite expression and then casual expression. And compared to Korean and Japanese languages, and then English and Vietnamese is quite different. They speak in casual expression. It doesn't matter. And so it's not much. And then after they are working place and they talk, commonly communicate, and then the obstacles is very not big deal. So, I would like to make the conversation program at the company or working place in Korea by doing that and then helping the foreign workers who want to communicate. These also helping Korean workers because good communication is a good relationship, and then good communication means a good results in at the company and then working place. So, and then they help each other, they feeling good, and then they have no trouble about it. If they have a bad communication, miscommunication, then they make a problem. It might be dangerous. They fighting each other, or they uh, no communication. It makes and then the result is not good because the result means working time consuming or the misconduct. So many things will happen about miscommunication. So, and then to improve, the goal is to improve the communication skill between Korean worker and the foreign worker at the working place with a good conversation model. So, and then by making this conversation model by job, and then helping them, and then I can make a program about this. I can make punch. Then let's see, and then there are sometimes, and then hopefully using AI. In English, may continue of conversation at between Korean workers and foreign workers at working place in Korea to have communication skills. Miscommunication skill make result uh, the bad result, and then the uncomfortable at the working culture, working place. But good communication have a good result, and then having good friendship each other by doing that, and then they can uh, working better, and then all of them can satisfy with their working environment. So the conversation program is very important. So, and then I would like to make a conversation program to help all of them, especially foreign workers, to communicate with the Korean workers after group reading with. Okay, so let's see. Oh. Workplace communication between Korea and foreign workers in Korea. Then translate into Korean, Vietnamese, and Turkish above. Now I can help you with this comprehensive review. This is a project. Workplace communication between Korean and foreign workers in Korea. In Korea, the communication between Korean worker and foreign worker is often challenged, especially when it comes to speaking politely or casually. Many foreign workers come from different backgrounds, factory, fishery, construction sites, or office, and each environment requires different level of communication skills. Now, one of the biggest issue is the telephone communication. When phone conversation don't go smoothly, it can cause misunderstanding and inconvenience at work. However, when communication works well, so when the people can speak clearly, politely, and naturally, it leads to better teamwork, good friendship, and better work result. That's why developing good communication skills, including phone conversation skills, is so important in Korean language and culture. There are two main styles of conversation: polite expression and casual expression. Polite expression is used in workplaces, especially in office or the formal situation, to show respect and professionalism. Casual expression is used among close workers, friends, or team members who have worked together for a long time. It creates warmth and trust, but must be used carefully depending on the hierarchy and the relationship. In many workplaces, communication problems occur because foreign workers are not used to the polite Korean style, while Korean workers may not understand the communication habit of foreigners. This gap sometimes causes tension, misunderstanding, or even unsafe situation in busy work environments. To solve this, I want to create a workplace conversation program that helps both Korean and foreign workers communication better. This program will include a practical conversation models for different work environment, office, factory, fishery construction site, etc. Polite and casual speech patterns with a real-life example, on communication practice to help both sides speak naturally and clearly. Cultural understanding lesson to reduce miscommunication and improve teamwork. Good communication builds good relationship, and good relationship create a better working environment. Miscommunication, on the other hand, can lead to conflict, stress, or even danger in certain workplaces. Therefore, the goal of this program is to improve the communication and the mutual understanding between Korean and foreign workers, helping everyone feel more comfortable, competent, and respected, and in their workplace. In the end, when we can talk with understanding politely and naturally, we not only improve our work result, but also build meaningful friendship across cultures. Okay.